Then reach on the corner like you got 25,000 here, take your. It's like from the picture you just showed. Nah, tell you who just got shot the other night. Oh, in the car over there. Okay. He had 25,000 here, take your. Who did it? Just reach on the corner shit. Cause he be telling me. So I'm telling reach on the corner like, but you got these niggas in your house. You saying niggas shut up my house, bro. Right. Reach on the corner like, he like, bro, they just look like this, bro. Like we the same shit. Like, but still, bro, you out here hating these niggas this and that. So reach on the corner like, bro, it ain't dead. We same shit. I just can't turn my back on. Like it ain't dead, bro. You support these niggas, bro. So the more you support them, the more they gonna come out and do that. If you leave them alone, then everything gonna go away. Yeah. Then you're like, just protect me, bro. We need y'all, bro. I need y'all to protect me. How the hell we gonna protect you? You and these niggas out here doing it. Then you're like, so you shot my truck, bro. That side of the truck. Man, you been, you know what I mean? You been around. Like, nah, I'll just ask you in there like this.
What did he have the 25 to do? Say here, bro.
Say, daddy got shot.
It's
so like how they say my name? On back here, they say Tay name. They saying Tay did. I know Tay. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm lying stuff saying Tay did like my. I know Tay did it. Right. You know what I'm saying? But the night before we just did the boy. Yeah, who did it? Somebody else did. Some.
Spit it out.
You know what I'm saying? Some niggas that had money over there. You know what I'm saying? Over there got money. No, I'm talking about bankhead. A lot of niggas on bankhead got money. That's why when I started thinking, I couldn't think of the name, but this nigga supposed to have paid somebody on Johnson Road on one of them streets over there to do it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? To kill him in retaliation to get that Quan? Or to target his daddy? Like the same age. We like, I was in the street, I seen Quan crying. Oh, bro. And they tried to kill him dead. You know what I'm saying? But him and Tate didn't have a problem. So that's why he think.
Again, on February 21st, 2015, you're telling that investigator about your partner stealing from Donovan Thomas and then giving you the chain and the phone and the wallet, and then you returning it back to Donovan Thomas, right? And you dapped him up, and you and Donovan Thomas were all good, right? Okay. January 11th, 2015, you repeatedly said you had no problems with Donovan Thomas, right? January 28th, you talked about the chain. There was someone else that took it. You returned it to Donovan Thomas, wouldn't tell him who took it, but y'all were all good, right? February 21st, 2015, you again repeated that story about one of your partners taking the chain, it ending up in your hands. You returned it to Donovan Thomas, you dap him up, you're all good, right? Mr. Copeland, the reality is, late in 2014, you broke into Donovan Thomas's truck. Isn't that correct?
The door was open.
The reality is, you knew that was Donovan Thomas's truck. You know what he drove, right? You went into his truck and took his peanut chain, right? You knew it was Donovan Thomas's peanut chain, but you didn't care. You wanted to disrespect Donovan Thomas. You wanted to take his stuff. Isn't that correct?
It wasn't about disrespecting him.
The reality is, Mr. Copeland, that Donovan Thomas called his phone and you answered. Isn't that correct?
Yeah.
The reality is, you knew that Donovan Thomas knew that you stole his stuff.
I ain't still.
Objection, speculation. Sustained.
The reality is that you knew you bit off more than you could chew.
What you mean by that?
Donovan Thomas was coming after you.
Objection, speculation. Based on the evidence. evidence, relevance, sustained.
The reality is, you made up this whole story about returning his chain, about your partner breaking in, and all the rest to try to throw Donovan Thomas off of your scent. Correct? But Donovan Thomas knew.
To speculation, vague, sustained.
When you told Detective Thorpe on January 11th, 2015, that you ain't never have no problems with Donovan Thomas, that you and Nut were cool, you never brought up the chain, did you?
For what?
When you said you ain't never tried to rob him, you ain't done nothing to Donovan Thomas, you never brought up the chain, did you?
That ain't right.
You and Donovan Thomas were far from cool.
Welcome to Crimes Against Us.